Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking you behind the scenes at a typical day of what we do in our business. So let's get started. So what we have here is all the orders for the week, and what I like to do in the mornings when I get here is I like to sort through and look at all the ones that are on a special deadline, because I know sometimes customers have deadlines that they need to meet, and I just kind of go through here and sort them out. So I've already went through them, and I have a couple orders that have to be worked on. They're over here. Here's most of the shirts already. I know we talk a lot about embroidery in our business, but we also do this thing called DTF printing. Here's a black one right here. It's similar to screen printing, but you don't really have to worry about doing multiple passes with inks. It just prints everything all in one. So it prints everything on transfers, and then the transfers we basically cure, and then we press them using these. This is what they look like. I think she has most of all the backs done. I think all she's gonna be worrying about today is just putting the American flags on the sleeves. So that's what it looks like. That's the back of it. DTF printing is really nice, guys, because you can print all kinds of stuff. And you're not limited to only one color like you would be with screen printing. Another nice thing about DTF printing is that it lasts a really long time, guys. There's so much that you can do with it. Ever since we added it to our services that we offer, I mean, it's just been crazy busy. So, all right guys, so for this order, I'm gonna be doing, it says 12 embroidered left chest polos. They're also gonna get the American flag on the sleeve, and then it says 3 beanies, and I think 10 hats. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. Probably isn't the best way of organizing, but it's how we organize. Or try to at least. So what I'm doing now is I found the design, Randy's tire and alignment. Should be pretty easy to find because it's got a big old tire on there. So we like to print these out because it gives you all the colors here. We know that the first color is going to be red, which is 12, and the second color is gray, so we're going to be using silver 1963. Setting up this machine over here. And this one's going to be the American flag that I just printed out. So I think I'm going to go a little bit bigger with this flag. And I noticed that this border was a little bit too thin. So I went ahead and just added some pull compensation to it. That's the before. That's the after. You can see the difference there. All right guys, so now I'm going to be doing the flag. As you all know, the American flag, when it goes on a certain sleeve, it has to go a certain way. So I got my mark here. No, here it is. Okay, I got my mark. For this, I'm just gonna use the small hoop, guys. I have a little small hoop here. It's like a 4.25 by 4.25, I believe. Where does it say that? Yeah, the 4.25. So this one comes in really handy for a lot of different things. And today we're going to be using it for the American flag. So what I like to do is I just like to make sure that my seam, my sleeve is pretty centered. Basically using adhesive spray on the back. And then just lining it up. So once that's in there, that's what it's gonna look like. Right, so the idea is that we have enough shirts hoop, which is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shirts hoop. So all we have to do is once these are done, I can just take those out and put the new ones in there and just hit start. Of course, checking the bobbin, making sure it's good. And then once I have some time, I'll be able to do the sleeves on the other machine. So that's why not all 3 machines are running the same left chest logo. It's just a little bit easier that way. That way you know that you're not gonna get confused. I don't know, it works for us, so. Good rule of thumb, guys, is whenever you have these hoops and you're ready to go with them, you just gotta make sure that you take off that top button, because if not, it's gonna stretch. It's gonna hit on that arm because that arm needs to be able to move. So just giving yourself more space on the neck is great. Okay guys, so that's what that looks like once it's been embroidered. Flags are sometimes a little difficult, but with the right file, you should be able to get it to work. So what we have here is Teresa's actually working on the DTF stuff while I'm busy working on the embroidery. And that's basically what it's like on a typical day. I'll be working on something, whether it's like designing or putting something together, whether it's like for a menu, for a banner. And then Teresa will be working on more of the labor parts of the orders. So she's pressing the flag on the sleeve, and I'm embroidering the flag on the sleeve. So it's pretty cool how you get to see something being made. So here's one she's about to do. Believe it or not, guys, we enjoy the orders that are bigger like this so much better than we would like smaller custom orders, because we can get into a rhythm and flow of everything, and it just makes the day go by a lot better knowing that you can just hoop and go, hoop and go, hoop and go, like these right here. Or when you're pressing, you know exactly what you're doing. You're doing the left chest first, then you're doing the backs, and then you're doing your additional, like a sleeve or anything that's added on. So it makes it pretty nice, guys.
So this is a customer's order that was wanting to have their sleeve. That's about. Okay, so that's what it's gonna look like on your hoodie. This particular size is a double XL, but that's gonna look like. And now I'm just gonna show you, like, once we get done with the order, we like to take pictures. So I have this background that we use. We changed it up this year with a different background. I thought, well, why not? You know, it's a new year, so let's do a new background. So we chose this white gold marbling background to go with it this year. Okay, so to here, I'm just gonna bring you right over here. I'm just gonna kind of fold it, and I'm gonna fold one to showcase the back and one to showcase the front part. And of course, all I'm gonna do is just take a photo with my phone once I get them all nice and folded. And once you do, that's what it's gonna look like.
Well guys, that's all we have for today's video. I hope that y'all were able to maybe get a little bit of insight on what we do day to day. We try to make a video that was a little bit different, showing you how we come into the shop, how we get everything started, how we get our orders organized, and basically just a little bit of a rundown of how we start and finish an order. So, you have anything to say?
He pretty much said everything.
Yeah.
So once we get finished with everything and boxing it, and like I said, doing the order checklist, we just contact the customer to come pick it up, and that's what we do. Then we go on to the next order.
If you guys like what you saw, just make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll keep pushing out content for you guys. Any recommendations, drop a comment below, and we'll see you guys on the next video.
Thank you.
Bye.